Welcome back, y'all. We got another 15-minute workout coming at you. We're going to keep with a little bit different programming. We're going to do 5 minutes, 5 exercises. Once we finish, restart the video, do it for 3 rounds to get your full 15 minutes. I'm Dr. James, Dr. Brandon. We're my performance docs. We're going to get right after it. Dr. Brandon's got a weight here. He's going to grab from the floor to overhead or a ground to overhead movement. He's going to do this for 60 seconds. After 60 seconds, we're going to switch to the left hand. So let's keep it going. A couple things I want you to keep in mind at home. You want your feet about shoulder width apart. You want to get a weight that you consider light to medium for this, since we're doing 60 seconds. You want to be sure you bend your knees as you go down and stick your butt back. Okay? Try to keep a nice flat back as you go. Try not to round your shoulders forward. Try not to duck your head down. Keep your eyes up. Okay? How you feeling, Dr. Brandon?
Good. It feels a little weird. Normally when I do these, I alternate arms every time. So, yeah. Probably one of my favorite movements with dumbbells. But anyway, yes, feels a little odd doing just one arm.
It's a good movement. And we're coming up on a switch. A couple more seconds. All right, we're switching. So you're going to go to the other arm. Same movement. Just again, other arm. Now this being a total body movement, you may notice your heart rate getting up. But you obviously you're working throughout the legs, you're working throughout the upper body. We could certainly go muscle by muscle, but just pretty much know you're going more or less head to toe here. You got the stability factor through the shoulder girdle when you come up. You got the glutes working, quadriceps, core, lumbar extensors, all of it. So we're coming up on the end of this one. We got about 20 more seconds here. Be sure you're staying with us to the end of these 5 exercises again, so you can start it over and go through your 3 rounds to get your 15 minutes. Got 10 more seconds here. Dr. Brandon, you're doing great. Y'all at home are doing great as well. We're coming up on a switch, and we're going to do something called a goblet squat. Dr. Brandon's going to take that same weight. He's going to hold it. And he's sitting down to a surface and coming back up. He's being sure not to plop down to the surface, lightly touch and up. Now, if at home, while you're following along with us, you feel the need to rest, stop, then please do so. We're gonna keep the timer running. When you're able to hop back in with us, hop back in. If you can't complete these workouts the way they're structured, keep being active, keep with all the good habits you've been forming over these workouts. And try this one again, maybe next week, and use that to kind of gauge your progress. Doing good. Now, Dr. Brandon, tell me a little bit about how your heart rate feels. I almost feel like your breathing's picking up a little bit. So
Sure.
our viewers at home might be feeling the same way.
Yeah, kind of steady now, but definitely ground the overhead picked up some.
Okay. Yeah. Coming up on a switch here. All right, he's going to set the weight down, and we're going to the floor here. So on hands and knees or that quadruped position, Dr. Brandon is reaching through to that weight and pulling it across, okay? We're calling this a quadruped pull through because he's really pulling that weight through to the other, all right? There we go. So you can see him switching, pulling through. Now in this, we've got some core activation, okay? We've got shoulder girdle stability happening with the balance arm, kind of that tripod formation of that arm that's staying. So this is good. I want you guys to, guys and girls, all, to be sure you're breathing as you do it. Don't hold your breath, and keep your core tight. Sometimes we have a hard time, I think, knowing what people mean when they say to keep their core tight. We're coming up on a switch here. All right, we're going a plank hold from the knees. And this is another one where you keep your core tight. I want to talk a little bit more about what that means. So right now, Dr. Brandon's on his elbows, he's on his knees, and he's trying to keep, and he is keeping, he's doing a good job of keeping a straight line from knees to shoulders, okay? And that core tight feeling, what I want you to do is think about somebody's about to poke you in the tummy. They're about to poke you, and you kind of tighten up there. But as you tighten and kind of hold that core tight, do not hold your breath. It's important to breathe. I've also heard it described as kind of drawing your belly button up towards your spine and holding that. But again, be sure you're breathing as you're doing it. That's a very important component of core stabilization. You're doing great, Dr. Brandon. 15 seconds. Y'all at home are doing great. Again, if you can't hold it the full 60, feel free to bail out for a second. Take a break, catch back up with us. We're going to keep the timer going. You got 3 seconds, 2, 1. Excellent job. All right, y'all at home, get ready to restart the video. Go through 3 times. You did great.
Yeah, good stuff. Go on.
Cool. Thank you.